Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kiss Up Cards. Keep it simple, stamping up. I'm Marianne, and I'm coming to you as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And tonight we're going to talk about being all decked out, all ribboned out. And so I'm going to show you how to decorate your cards with ribbons, some different ways. I'll show you how to tie a bow, but you don't need to do a bow at all to decorate your cards with ribbon. So that's the exciting part. Now, I want to share with you, last Thursday, I had a video ready to go, and I went to press on my my little video where I edit things, and I had it all saved there. Went to press on the video, and it all disappeared. Like, all I have is a black screen. I have no idea what happened. I was feeling so good last week. I had all the videos all ready to go on Tuesday night, both videos. And so I had to bedeck the cards. I had to recreate the cards so I could show you. So I am going to show you the cards with the ribbon. So we're going to just show you how to put that ribbon behind a tag. Okay. This one has a bow on it, so I'm going to show you how to do a bow. It can be a challenge, but it doesn't have to be. Here's another little bow. This is a gold twine bow. Here's one. It looks like a bow, but it's just woven back and forth behind, and it really becomes the focal point of the card. So I'll show you how to do that. Again, I did that on this one, and it was interesting because this one I had used like a beige twine ribbon behind it, and then I took it all off and redid it. Well, you're not going to see that on the video because I have this one all picked out. I just found the coral just made the card pop better than the beige did. And then this one I just did, it's like a twine, which goes really well with a mail card, and I just wrapped it back and forth, and so I'll show you that. So let's go to my table, my craft table, and let's get showing you how to bedeck our cards out with ribbon. Okay, so at my craft table, I've got my tag here, and I'm going to put some adhesive tape on the back. I've already put a lot of it on, and I'm going to grab this ribbon, which I grabbed from my ribbon basket. I know it doesn't look very organized. I have to find something that works better. Now I'm all stuck to my tag. So here I'm going to take the ribbon. This is just a nice red ribbon with white on both sides. And so I'm just going to fold it in half. Okay. And I'm going to take my tag that I'm making, and I'm going to be, okay, so that looks good. And I've got the tape runner on the back so it will stick. And now I'm going to cut it. So I have no wastage. So don't cut your ribbon beforehand. And then I'm going to put it on the card. And where do I want to put it? I think I want to put it over here instead of the center. And you can see that from a week ago, these are the cards we made a week ago. We did matting on smaller cards, how to decorate smaller cards. And so these were white berries, and I used my colored pencil and I colored them in red. And so now I just have, so this shows a lot of the red berries just by putting it here. So that's card number 1 done. Okay, so we'll just put that up here. And this is card number 2. So what we did with that one was I put a bow on it because the happy birthday is stamped right on the card. Okay. So I'm going to pick out this beautiful, this is my favorite, coral ribbon. Like, you get 10 yards of ribbon on a spool. Let me see, that red one has 10 yards of ribbon. So you're going to go, like, I've had this ribbon and it's done so many cards. It's incredible. So again, I'm going to make a bow, but I'm not going to cut it yet. So I'm going to make a loop. Remember, you know, when you had to learn to tie your shoes, you made a bunny loop. Whoops. Let me restart that. So I did a loop and I wrapped it around and then I pulled this one through. Okay. So I kind of want to keep that. So now you just adjust to how you want your loops. So I think that's good. So now I'm going to put it on my card, and I think there's going to be a little wastage over here. So I'm just gonna, I'm wondering, well, maybe if I just, okay, if I put my loop there, I'm just gonna cut a little bit there and a little bit there. Okay, so now for this one, I'm gonna get my clear glue dots. Okay, so the clear glue dots, I don't know if you can see, yep, see that shiny dot on there? That's a glue dot. So they're all the way along. So I'm going to take this bow and attach it to the glue dot and pull that off. And then put my bow, whoops, did the glue dot not come? Nope. That's why it's not sticking. Come on off. There we go. That it works much better when the glue dot is there. So there we go. We have a bow on that card. So nice, simple happy birthday card. If you want to know how to mat the cards and do those, look at Smaller Cards video that was posted a week ago. So there's card number 2. Now with the same ribbon, I've got this tag, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run adhesive just straight up and down. And then I'm going to, again, I've left my ribbon. I don't think I want the tail that long. There we go. And I'm just going to go back and forth. Okay. And back and forth. And you can manipulate that ribbon, how long you want that loop. You can rip it back off again, off that adhesive. It'll work just fine. And then loop it again. Make some really loose loops. And I think I want the tail back down at the bottom. So I'm going to do this, and then that'll be it. And I'll just cut that off there. And there we go. So now I'm going to, now this one is just lifting up a bit. So let's put some sticky down and get that stuck. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to get some adhesives, and I have to open up a new pack. Not yes, an adhesive, but Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. Okay. So that's these guys. I'm just going to take some of these off. Put them on the back. I just need one more. Then take the backing off. Whoops, I'm sticking to the adhesive that's there on the ribbon. I get so stuck up because of the glue. I think I'm going to put this up a bit. So you could do whatever you want. So on this one, where's my first one that I made? I didn't make the loops, so I could put that down, but this is going down quite a bit. So I'm going to just put this, whoops, that's not quite, that is not centered on there very well. Not a big issue, just pull to the side, don't pull straight up and down, pull to the side. So it doesn't take, oh, took some of the paper off, but I can move this and that's still okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. So there we go. I just did it a little different than this one, and it's quite all right. See that? Okay, so that's card number 3. All right, now I think this one's my favorite. So this one, oh, where's my little tag? I have my little sentiment somewhere. And it has disappeared. Okay, found it. Found it stuck underneath another card. So, okay, so for this one, I took the green Grow Green ribbon. I love this color. So beautiful. Again, I'm going to take adhesive. Whoops, I want it to go this way. Okay, doesn't really matter, but okay, sorry for wiggling the camera. So this one, I'm just, again, going to go back and forth. Again, I have not cut my ribbon off the package, and I went twice, and this one is a little different in the last one in that I'm going to have the end go back up so that I have, whoops, something's letting go here. So that I can't do this and talk at the same time. So that I can have, it's not sticking. There you go. Stick, baby, stick. I think I have to use some more. You can put the adhesive right on the ribbon so it can stick as well. Okay. So again, you can just place your ribbon. So I want a tail at both ends so that I have 2 loops and a tail. Okay. So then I'm going to cut this off. Again, no wastage on this one. The only wastage was when I made a bow. That's when I get a little bit of wastage. And now my fingers are all gluey, sticky. So there, and you can reposition that. Let's find something funny here. There we go. Oh, I think it got, geez Louise. Okay. Now I'm all sticky. And then put this one up here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to use some dimensionals. Find my dimensionals that I started. And then take the backings off of those. And just use that and put it in the middle. So there we go. There's the 4th card. Okay. And this one, we did a bow, and I used a small gold cord. So it can be a bow, it could be a gold cord, it could be a thicker ribbon. The thicker the ribbon, the more weight and the more bulkiness it gives. So if you're mailing it, that's something you might want to keep in mind. Now my hands are all glue. Here, you just wipe them on my on my mat first, wiping stamps off. Okay, so then you see how that is, and I just adjust it. Sometimes I can get it where I don't have any wastage on a bow. Okay, so let's cut that off and a little bit of that. And then I need my glue dots again, because these are clear and they're small for this type of bow. And so then I'm going to put the bow on there, and there's the 5th card. Okay. And then the last card I'm going to use twine. So I'm just going to clean that up, put that away, and now find my twine in my basket. See, if I've seen where they've had a core, like a dowel, and it goes in the end of something. I didn't have this much ribbon when I first started. It just keeps growing. And then you put the dowel through here so that you can, so I haven't come up with a system yet on how to store my ribbons better than that. So here's my twine. And so I've got the label ready to go. And so I'm going to just, again, use this. And again, it's just, I'm not making a bow. I'm just wrapping it back and forth. And wrapping it back and forth. And then one more time. And then cut it. There we go. Okay. Something's not, it doesn't want to stick at the back. There you go. Stick. Stick, stick, stick. All right. So just put some dimensionals on that. Oops, that already came off. Nope, just halfway. And then put that in the middle of the card. And there you go. So there's the 6th card done. So there we go, all ribboned out. Showed you how to do a bow, but you don't necessarily need to do a bow. So we had 2 cards with a bow. 2 cards with a bow. We had just a 1 looped card, which adds just as much beauty to it. And then these are looped and looped, loop-de-looped. So there's your 6 cards. So there we go, all ribboned up, all bedecked. And so it showed you how to tie a bow, but showed you also that you can decorate your cards without having to tie the bow. Some people dread it or aren't able to get their fingers together to do that. And that's quite all right. It's okay, but there's other ways to use ribbon. But I'm not done showing you how to use ribbon. I will show you how to use ribbon in a future episode of Kiss Up Cards as well. So we're not done. We're not done with ribbons. So I'm so glad to be able to share this with you. And if you have any questions, pop it down in the comments below or email me. There is access to my online shopping, my store for online shopping. And you know, there's a lot of great Christmas gift ideas, and there's still time to order if you want anything for Christmas to give, if you're looking for a unique gift. And I've now got 12 cards ready to send out, because I've had to redo it, the cards, so I could show you the ribbons. So there I am. I've got a good stock ahead of me that I can share kindness 1 card at a time. And so thank you for joining me.